Alright, chat. This is The Village and the Dead. I hope this game is better than the last one. Was it worth it? Diving into someone's past? Oh. Did it break? It's so over. Did the game break? Okay, no, it's good. It's good. Okay. In order to change the present, I reiterate, was it worth it? I don't know. Maybe. You kept on trying, but ended up falling into the void every time. Time after time. Do you remember that? Do you remember? What? I'm asking, do you remember the details of the case? No, please repeat them. If it's more convenient for you that way, sure. You've arrived at village. We were informed about the death of one of the villagers. Your goal is to investigate the circumstances. Determine the cause of death and notify us. I'll leave you to it. We look forward to your call with the new findings. Okie dokie. So I don't want to break the game. I can scooch over to this side, but I'm not sure whether it'll F up the perspective. I'll just be mindful of that. Either way, I'm going to read out all the text so you can see it. You take the payphone handset and dial the number for the archive. You need to get details from the villagers. Okay. Well, let's do that. So, there are a bunch of murders that happened in this town, and we need to figure out what's up. Basically. Boop, 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 boop. Hello. Oh, well, there's a clue. Dead man. You approach the... Well, it's an outline of a dead man. Let's see. Examine the head. No wounds. No signs of necrosis. Examine the neck. Faint marks on the neck. Evidence crucial to the case can be obtained from the characters or during the search. Left click to record it. Okay. Cause of death, strangulation. The body temperature is low. There are small lividity patches. Lividity patches cover the arms. Left arm has cuts with blood residue. It's hard to tell if these cuts were the cause of death. There's a strange spot on the right leg. It's moist. Dead man smeared something on his leg. The ointment could be poisoned. Examine the clothing. Dressed in decent clothing, a coat and combat boots. But only a coat and combat boots. Wink, wink. You find a coin in the right pocket. Hey, we can't just take that. That's his lucky coin. Or I guess we can. Okay. We did it. We examined the corpse. Oh. Clue found. Okay. Clues are hidden all over the village. They'll help you verify evidence. A jar with ointment. If you find a clue connected to a fact, you can check it. Press tab to open the investigation board. Oh, this is what drew me to this game. Was this. We literally get to put red lines between the different clues and stuff. Okay, that clue's useless. This can be checked. Jar with ointment. Theory suicide. Okay. Poisoning. I'm gonna say probably poisoning because ointment. Fact revealed. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. That's really cool. You're getting Alan Wake vibes? Me too, kind of. I played a little bit of it, so I know what you're talking about. Okay, I can't go there. I'm already more into this one than the poker one. I thought the poker game, again, I thought the poker gameplay was good. The writing was just kind of like, it wasn't enough to like entertain me. And I really like games with good writing. I need good writing. Oh, hi. What do you need? I'm here to investigate the death. Oh, I was the one who reported the body. Must say, you got here rather quickly. Hope the investigation will be just as swift. What do you do in the village? I am the mayor. Okay. I keep things in order. So my main job is to prevent chaos. Okay, how long have you been living here? Oh, I think I get it. I think this is gonna be like a game of Mafia. Are you guys familiar with Mafia? Like, we decide which person in the village committed the murders. I think that's what it is. Amogus, Mafia. Whatever variant of it exists right now. Okay, so he's been mayor for 10 years. Locals have become family. Ask anyone, they all know me. And can you tell me about the dead man? Don't have much to tell you about him. He used to look quite dejected most of the time. He said he came to the village for a break. Okay. If you need anything, don't hesitate to stop by. Alright. Interesting. I have a lot of hopes for this one, because this is the one murder mystery in this game. Hi, little child. I'm here to investigate the death. Well, go on, investigate. What'd you need me for, anyway? Wanna pin something on me? You're an oddly skeptical child, aren't you? He's like, oh, I knew you were coming. Just put the handcuffs on me already. You wanna pin something on me? We don't like that around here. He kinda does look like Sans from Undertale. What do you do in the village, little child? Believe it or not, I live here. Sure gets lonely on your own. But I'm no pushover. How long have you been living here? Why do you need to know? Long enough. The rest ain't your business. What can you tell me about Dead Man? Well, he died. That's it. You think I keep count of every death in this village? He was gloomy and quiet. And yesterday he made no sound at all. See ya. Okay. Well, so far my theory is that he poisoned himself because he had that ointment. But who put the poisoned ointment there? And what was he trying to do with it? Yeah, I like how his name was just Urchin. His role is to be an urchin. That's really funny. Aw, gee. Okay, there's your car. Oh, there's another door. It's gonna bother all these citizens. Hi. I'm here to investigate the death. I'm scared of deaths. What do you do in the village? Live quietly? How long have you been living here? 8 years. What can you tell me about the dead man? Tried to run away from problems. Okay. He failed. Bye. Very interesting. I've already... Oh, that's a new person. What would you like to know? I'm here to investigate the death. Oops. I keep breaking the game. Hello? Hello? There we go. You better hurry. The decomposition process is rather rapid. What do you do in the village? I prefer my duties as the doctor. Wait, this is literally just mafia. This is just mafia. You're just asking everybody, like, you know, what do you know about the death? What role do you play? Like, this is just mafia. I keep this village alive. Our climate is often harsh, so people often fall ill in the winter. Well, my first suspicion would be that the doctor killed him because he was using this ointment, and who could have prescribed that ointment? The doctor. The doctor. It's him. He even like, look at those beady eyes. You know? Like, he could have murder ointment or something. I don't know. Critical cases are rare. How do you live? How long have you been living here? 6 years. 6 years and 10 days, to be exact. The village is small and quiet, and I like it that way. What can you tell me about the dead man? He barely talked to anyone. Okay, everybody says that. Can't even say how long he'd been living here. A few months, I think. Okay. Goodbye. Very interesting. Everyone seems like very... It kind of seems like they're setting it up to be like he offed himself. You know? Oh, I've already talked to you. Bye. Okay, let me see my clues. Dejected. He came here to run away from his problems or for a break. Yeah. Okay. Dead man hardly talked to the villagers. Okay, so I get it. Like, these are all... We get very different answers from people, and we need to decide which is more plausible, I guess. Hello? No, not you again. I've already talked to you. That's the thing, is because, like, if we investigate this is... Okay, so this is interesting. Because depending on the clues that we pick up, we can come up with different theories. Like, this is the he offed himself theory, where we found a bottle of ointment and it looked like he rubbed it on himself so he could die. This one over here could be something else. Yeah, no. Because if we let the villagers convince us that this was, like, he offed himself, that's what they want us to think. But this was a murder, and we need to prove it. This was a murder. There's gotta be more clues. The vibe is so eerie. It's so lonely. There's cobwebs and weird stuff. Are you a clue? Are you a clue? Are you a clue? This is a clue. For some reason. gotta be more people I can ask stuff. How about you? Are you new? Oh, you are. That's a jester. He has like a sleep cap and everything. What do you want? I'm here to investigate the death. The village welcomed a new soul with a tangled fate. But what awaits it? What do you do in the village? Do you hear it? The shadows are whispering. Each one is so unique. Why are you talking like an anime villain? I'm unique too. I'm quite handy. I can fix so many different things. Or break them, if that's better. How long have you been living here? A day. Or a year. A night. Or a week. Does it even matter? Long enough to go over the edge a little. Why are you revealing this about yourself? What can you tell me about the dead man? He appeared out of nowhere and vanished just as quickly. He was really chatty with everyone. That doesn't seem right. That's a contradiction. Everybody else says that he was quiet. Way too chatty. I'm fading into the void. Oh, that was creepy. I want to find out about something, reveal the fact for 1 coin. I found out what happened, suggest a theory, over and out. Okay. So this is what we can do with the payphone at the archive. You found the first contradiction. Let's see how that weighs. Yeah, no, that doesn't really line up with... His name is Psycho, but sometimes, you know, a broken clock still, like, you know... A broken clock is still right twice a day. He could be on something. You know what I mean? We need to talk to more people, but the issue is finding more people. It's a little hard. I'm a little stupid. I'm a little stupid. Does the map show you if there are more houses? I don't really got a map right now. I will say that the psycho lives really close to this guy. Let's try to investigate the houses close to the psycho. It was in the evidence menu. Oh, oopsie. Don't listen to anything I'm saying right now. I'm not saying anything that is true. Don't listen to anything I have to say. I'm a liar, a big ol' liar. Hello. Hello, dear. I'm here to investigate the death. Oh, you have such a difficult job. You must be around corpses all the time. Don't you get a headache from that? What do you do in the village? And her answer is, I'm the designated village old lady. I don't really have a proper job. I guess my job is being old. I just try to be helpful to everyone in my own way. If someone's in pain, I can ease it with a tincture. How long have you been living here? I've lived here the longest. 15 years now, I'd say. Feels like I'll outlive all of them. What can you tell me about the dead man? Not much. He was still new around here. Last night was a rough one, that's for sure. I heard what sounded like a fight. Hedge Witch is her name? No, no, and no. What then? Something's wrong here. That jump scared me a little bit. Everything poised to suicide. But I have a hunch the villagers are hiding something. They're holding something back. Most likely they don't want to tell the truth. But their eyes give them away. But I don't have any proof. Yet. You must have overlooked something back at the house. Take another look there. Hachi. Hachi. Did everybody just hate this guy? Like, what other clues could there be? I can't enter there. Must be something I've overlooked? What the heck? Oh, what the fuck? You see a strange, distorted figure. I'm no shadow, nor delusion. I'm a consequence. A consequence of what? You see me because you're searching. You're searching because something feels off. Dead man did not die by his own hand. The one committing would never fight. Look at the cuts on his arm. He was murdered. He was murdered by truth. He was murdered by knowledge. He was murdered by... Dude, what? I'm getting scared, Chad. Can you hold my hand? Chad, I'm getting scared. Can you hold my hand? Chad. No, you're mean. The frick you mean? I'm so nice. Ooh. There are no clues in here. Okay. Well, it looks like we've gone to all the houses. But there's still these two buildings over here. Oh! Do you have a forgotten melody? Do you hear a forgotten melody? Who are you? I'm a song that was interrupted. A smile swept away by time. A tear running down one's cheek. A person loved until my last breath. Why am I seeing you? You're hearing an echo where others hear nothing. I'm gonna try my best to take this very seriously. But I'm also a bit of an asshole. So my first thoughts are like, okay, when is the snapping gonna start? Is this like spoken poetry, like spoken word? Like, am I gonna start seeing like dancing and, you know? You're looking for the notes missing from the symphony of this place. Your heart beats in rhythm with our pain. And you're perceptive enough to notice the crack in the reality. What missing notes? The one who conducts the orchestra concealed some of the scores to make the melody sound the way he desires. Okay, so basically what you're saying is that the person who committed the murder is trying to hide everything and make it seem like the dead man offed himself. You can just say that! But without those notes, it sounds off-key. And some ears can't hear that dissonance. You know why I'm being so harsh? It's because I used to write like this back when I was writing fanfiction. You know, like, I would make up all these crazy metaphors just to sound a little better at writing, even though they didn't really need to be there. Like, it's...
Who conducts the orchestra? The one who assigns the roles in this play. Who decides who is to sing and who is to be silenced. The one who believes they can trick death itself, but forgets that death has ears too.
Okay, thanks.
Love is stronger than death.
What the fuck was that? Did you see that? There was like a thing running in there. Hey, can you help me? Can you hold my hand? Fire bucket. Okay. I'm gonna get jumped. Can you hold my hand? Bro, I'm gonna get jumped. You know, I would never be a good protagonist for a horror film. 'Cause I don't have the terrible instincts of somebody in a horror film. If I see a shadowy figure, I'm not gonna follow it. I'm gonna run the fuck away. You know? Like, why would I follow it? Like, I'd leave. You know, I'm just being smart. I'm like, no, I don't have the instinct to just investigate. I'm not stupid, you know? What do you think of the mayor's work? The whole village rests on his shoulders. Tough man. But he tends to falter at crucial moments. He delegated the firefighting to Dead Man once. Do you like Doctor? He has a unique worldview. Sometimes he sets it aside to help people. He treated Dead Man once and left a burn on his leg. Why is Silent Lady the way she is? We're two birds of a feather. We have similar auras. We both like it when nobody bothers us. What happened to Urchin? Our souls are connected. He's all on his own now, and he hates it, the same way as me. When was the last time you met Dead Man? He used to look at me differently. Clearly he wasn't a fan of my unique worldview. But we haven't seen each other for a while, and I was at home last night anyway. I'm fading into the void. So now we want to listen to the freaking psycho, huh? Now we want to listen to the psycho. What can you say about the doctor? He takes care of the village. People's lives are his highest priority. Together we keep the village safe. What's the deal with Psycho? He's our local fool. He gets into all kinds of trouble sometimes. But I'm always there to clean up his mess. I would never say no to anyone in trouble. Okay. What happened to the Silent Lady? She's a quiet girl. Maybe even too quiet. But it's not by her choice. As far as I remember, she has some kind of throat condition. Why is Urchin the way he is? He's quite a rascal, that one. But there are reasons for that. He lost his mother. She went into the woods and never came back. I went looking for her, but almost got lost myself. When was the last time you met Dead Man? Listen, there was this one time. What's with the tonal difference? Like, all of this is like, he lost his mother. And then this one's like,
Listen, okay? There was this one time a house caught fire. I rushed to put out the flames, and he was just standing there watching me like a freaking weirdo.
You know, I could have said something about the silent girl's throat condition, but I didn't because I'm not gonna clip farm. I am just gonna let it float in the air, and it can be an unspoken joke that we all just agree exists. Okay. If you need anything, don't hesitate to stop by. I would never clip farm. I'm like anti-clip farmer. Oh shit. Hi!
The wind brought you here.
Who are you?
I'm the one who was called by the blizzard. A shadow in the wall of the one left all alone. A whisper of the wind that calls but never finds. A void in place where the heart is meant to be.
Why am I seeing you?
You stare into the same abyss that I once did. You're looking for those who are gone forever. Truth makes you squint. You called us, so we came.
Who's gone?
The one who remembered the sound of my laughter. The one who believed I would return. The one whose hands now clutch only the cold, and whose solitude is louder than any scream.
Why does truth make you squint?
Some see only what is shown to them. The others, what lies hidden in the shadows. If you see both, the world splits, and you will never again be the person you once were.
Thank you.
Listen to the blizzard's whisper.
Oh, okay. Sup? How do you like the mayor? He says he's always there to help, but that's a big fat lie. Only helps if there's something in it for him. Didn't even lift a finger for my mother. He was just waiting for the blizzard to end. And she was out there all alone. That Nad doctor is such a nasty type. Tells everyone he's gonna fix him. But didn't do a thing to save my dog. He poisoned her and called it a day. Was the psycho bothering you? You better stay away from him. He paid Dead Man a visit last night. Well, that's a contradiction. The psycho said he was at home last night. And where is he now? Is the hedge witch a kind woman? She's a good one. She can stand for herself. She doesn't get along with the mayor. She stands strong and never lets him near her. Do you know what happened to the silent lady? She gives me the chills, even though she does nothing wrong. Unlike some people around here. When was the last time you met the dead man? I saw him visiting doctor a couple days ago to get some meds or something. Looked like he gave him a cough syrup. See ya. Oh my god, not another one. No! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Truth awaits the seeker. I'm the question they fail to answer. A spark of knowledge they blew out. A silence that follows the final lesson. A scorched page in the book of this village's history.
Why am I seeing you?
You're reading the same book I once read. You're raising the questions which make them suffer. You're choosing the same path and it leads you to me. You're looking for flames but end up with ashes. What book am I reading?
The book with some chapters torn out and the others written by something else. Where the truth is hidden between the lines. Where the last page is your own reflection. And its ending remains a mystery to you. Why do they suffer? Because some answers dig into an old wound. Because truth reminds them who they used to be. And nobody wants to face their past. Especially when what looks back is a monster. Knowledge sets us free. Like, okay. Is the whole deal that the dead man was tampering, found a village secret that he shouldn't have known? And that's why he's in trouble? And that's why he was killed? You know? Like... Let's find out. How do you like the mayor, silent lady? He's the reason I keep silence. Did the doctor try to help you? No. But sister rejected him. Silent lady sisters rejected Doctor. Got poisoned because of him. Why is Psycho the way he is? Teacher tried to cure. Psycho can't stand anyone trying to cure him. No. Failed. Can you tell me about the hedge witch? House caught fire. Psycho. Guilty. Is Urchin okay? Poor thing. Abandoned. But inside, there's still a light. When was the last time you met the dead man? He found out that Psycho isn't what he seems. Bye. Okay, let's look at our freaking clues, okay? There's the theory that he was poisoned. Died of poisoning. Silent lady's sister rejected doctor. People's lives are the most important thing for doctors, what the mayor says. Doctor's hiding something valuable. Dead man has a spot on his arm from a burn. Sister died of poisoning. Okay. There's a theory that he was stabbed. Here it is. Found a fire bucket. Dead man single-handedly put out the flames. At the hedge witch's house. Okay. Psycho can't stand anyone trying to cure him. Being alone. Okay, so I didn't get a check for that, so I'm guessing that's not true. If we can check it and it turns green, that means it's correct. Psycho isn't what he seems. Dead man didn't really like Psycho. Theory strangulation. When Urchin's mother was lost in the blizzard, Mayor waited the blizzard out. Venture to find her. None of those are true. Or we don't have enough clues to attach it to. Since the mayor took office, the village has become safer. No. Silent lady's quietness stems from a past conflict with the mayor and illness. Okay. We need more clues. This music is doing a really good job of making this feel really eerie. I will say that. Oh. Oh shit. How would you evaluate the mayor's work, Hedge Witch? I'm not fond of him. There's something shifty about this mayor. Since he took office, accidents have become more frequent. Why doesn't Doctor offer his treatment to everyone? Something doesn't sit well with me about him. He does cure them, but not quite in the right way. I've seen the remedies he made himself. He has a taste for experiments, and it scares me to death. What's your opinion on Psycho's state? I don't trust him. Once my house was set on fire. They told me it was an accident, but I'm sure Psycho did it on purpose. He holds some kind of grudge against me. Do you know what happened to the silent lady? Poor girl. It wasn't her choice to become this quiet. It's Doctor's fault, that's for sure. She turned that way after his treatment. Okay. Why does Urchin behave like he does? Poor boy. He lost his anger when he lost his mother. Be kind to him. He's hard as bark on the outside, but he's got a heart of gold. When was the last time you spoke to the dead man? We actually haven't met personally. I saw him talking to Psycho once. Dead man knew something about him. I could see it in his eyes. Bye-bye, dear. See you later. This is such a trusting community. It seems like they all just trust each other. Seems like they all just get along and nothing bad happens. Okay, we haven't talked to the doctor yet. How would you evaluate the mayor's work? The current one takes good care of the village. In comparison, the previous one was far too nosy. For instance, Teacher wanted to uncover Psycho's past. Everyone has a right to a secret, even if it ruins the present. What's your opinion on Psycho's state, mental state? Just a regular patient. According to my examination, he is mentally ill. A piece of advice, do not talk to him. It's still a little too late for that. Thanks for the hydrate. There was someone who got too close to him. He's gone now. Why do villagers come to Hedgewitch for a cure? We have radically different approaches to treatment. I only use scientifically approved medication. Okay, so the witch doesn't like the doctor because the doctor's like all about science and the witch is all about like, you know, like her own alternative remedies. So crap. It could have been the witch or the doctor. The witch favors herbs. Not very professional of her. What is your relationship with Silent Lady? It's complicated. Because of her sister. She once proposed to get together, but it didn't work out. Oh, that's a contradiction. Silent Girl said her sister rejected him, but the doctor is saying that her sister wanted to get together. Soon after she passed away from asthma, I failed to save her. Why does Urchin treat you like that? He thinks of me as a killer, all because of the incident with his dog. When he brought her in, she was already too old, and died of natural causes. There's no cure for old age. When was the last time you met Dead Man? He stopped by the other day. Okay. Said he had some kind of rash? Okay, that kind of lines up with what Urchin said. The examination showed it was just a minor allergic reaction. I prescribed an ointment to ease the irritation. He still hasn't returned it. Well, he's dead, so... Goodbye. Okay. There's so many different answers! Oh wait, Mayor only cares about himself. Select a cute clue to add it to the fact. Wait, I don't have any clues I can add to that fact. Silent Lady silences a cage for her inner scream. Oh, wait, hold on. How do I select a clue to add it to a fact? This has to be a clue. Wait, this is not confirmed. I need a clue to confirm these. I need to find more clues. I need to find more clues. That's more like it. With several suspects, you can point the finger at anyone you want. But you're missing something. I have to remember. Remember. You must remember. How am I supposed to do with that? Remember what? Oh, look. They're having a little campfire. That's cute. Hi. The blizzard is getting stronger. I got a bunch of clues. Let's use them. Shared guilt. Dead man was in the village. Everyone undercover. The dead man was in the village undercover. They killed him to hide their pasts? The suspects lack strong alibis. Everyone has a dark past. What are you hiding from me? They'll kill you. Like sister. Like the rest. Soon. Who was the dead man? He saw. He heard. He found out. Like me. Are you afraid of them? Yes. All of them. Thanks for the 6 months, Requiem. Or 9 months. Together. Not human. Why do you help me? Sister must be the last victim. Don't let them take you. Farewell. Well, fuck me right in the ass. This isn't creepy at all. This isn't creepy at all. This doesn't make me feel unsettled. Not at all. No. I'm feeling great. Hurry up, you're running out of time. What are you hiding from me? I'm hiding your last chance to leave this place alive. They are bound by a pact of blood. You see the tip of the iceberg while corpses fester in the depths below. Run! Before they turn you into another local ghost. Who was the dead man? Thanks for continuing this gift sub, Yellow Liner. The one who believed he could change it all. Just like you. The mirror in which they saw their reflection and shattered it. The last one to ask so many questions. His ghost is begging you to run. Now! Actually, his ghost, or like several ghosts, have been telling me to solve this murder! I mean, if it was up to me, I wouldn't even be in this village. I'd be going into that car and riding away. These ghosts are forcing me to stay here. His ghost is just like, hear me out. Why don't we stay here and figure out what happened? And I'm like, no, I don't wanna. Okay, but why aren't you leaving if you think this village is so dangerous? My roots have grown too deep into this soil. BS! That's so BS! What do you mean, my roots have grown so deep into this soil? You can just leave! If you feel like you're about to die, that's an excuse. You made yourself way too sus with that, hedge witch. Someone must cherish the names of the fallen. I've already become a part of this cursed land, but you still have a choice. What happens if I stay? You'll become another page of their bloody chronicle. Your questions will be buried alongside you. The village will swallow another secret. And we'll be waiting for the next curious fool. May the woods keep you safe. I will say, while the writing isn't for me, the ambiance and the actual aesthetic of it is pretty well done. That's what I can say. Let's see if we got any more clues. Doctor stores only approved medications. Oh. That's not right. That's not true. Doctor proposed that she and doctor get together. I'm just going through all of these and seeing which ones check. Okay, let's talk to you. Hi. Had enough of this? What are you hiding from me?
I know where they bury the ones who know too much.
I saw him, meeting at night and whispering. I even got a list. Not that it'll do you any good. Run away before they put your name on it. Who was the dead man? The first one who actually listened? The only one who believed me about the dog? He was digging up their dirt, so they dug a hole for him. Don't repeat his mistake. Why don't you tell me everything you know? The dead tell no tales. And I want to see tomorrow. I saw him do it before. What am I supposed to do with this information? Okay, this is the first dialogue option I'm seeing in the game that actually mimics what I feel. Like, what am I supposed to do with all this? So far, it kind of just seems like a bunch of theater kids inhabited a town and are trying to put on a play about a murder mystery. That's what it seems like right now. Take the information and get out of here. Write a book, call the cops, just do it somewhere else. Stuff around here, knowing stuff is a death sentence. They're already on your tail. Get lost while you still can. The wind brought you here. Why can't your soul find peace? I was betrayed by the ones I trusted. They promised to help me but didn't keep their word. Now the cold and eternal sorrow are my only home. I feel like people are gonna play this game and I don't know, it feels like they're trying to make everybody really skeptical. They're saying, don't trust anyone. Everyone has a bad backstory. Just leave while you still can. Become a hermit somewhere. Who's guilty of your death? The one who was supposed to protect me but stabbed me in the back. Okay, so I have a feeling that all these ghosts are people who died. Which is obvious, but I have a feeling this particular ghost is the mom of the urchin. The one who was supposed to protect me but stabbed me in the back. You know what I was trying to say? This based on what they're saying, she keeps saying the wind brought you here, blah 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 blah. What she's trying to get at is that the mayor left her for dead in the blizzard. The ghosts are dead. Hold on, chat. Hear me out. I think these ghosts are I'm going somewhere with it. I promise. The ghosts are the people that died. That they're mentioning. I'm sorry. I can also just shut up and say nothing. nothing. But I feel like the ghosts are the people that died, and like the issue here is that we can hear and see the ghosts, and they're giving us all the clues, but they're telling us all the clues in a very cryptic manner, so we can't actually do it with them, you know? What do you regret the most? That I didn't warn the others. That I fell victim of a beautiful deception. That I left my close ones in the face of tragedy. That I didn't reveal the secret that died with me. What will bring you peace? Definitely not forgiveness, I don't need it. More like justice. People must learn their names. The innocent ones should not be seen as guilty. Okay, so recurring themes, justice, knowledge, truth, will set you free type shit. All of their names are jumbled, and I'd imagine you can only unscramble them as soon as you piece together exactly what led them to become ghosts to begin with. You know? Like, I see what the game is going for. I think that the visuals are stunning. I think that it has a really good base, but I can see why it's still a demo. You know, like, I'm starting to figure it out. I want the truth to open my eyes. I know what you are. Yeah, well, basically. You're the mother. Finally, someone remembers. My little boy. Let him not be alone. Let him not be alone. I can leave now. My heart is at peace. Oh, shit. I'm gonna talk to the other ghosts. Let's figure out who the other ghosts are. Hi! How did your knowledge become your death sentence? I knew too much about their dirty business. I saw numbers that I wasn't supposed to see. I found out where the village budget vanished to. They wasted it on tier 3 subscriptions to Cuddle Kitten. My wisdom became a threat to them. Who lit the fatal fire? The one who craved to take my post. The one whose ambition outweighed their conscience. The one who set the barn on fire with all my documents inside and watched me burn alive. Why does your student remain silent? She's scared of repeating my fate. They threatened her with death. She knows too much but keeps it to herself. Her silence is the price of her survival. When will your soul find peace? When the truth is revealed to the village. When the numbers in the report start telling the truth. When my student can speak again without fear. When knowledge is a blessing and not a curse. Okay, you're the teacher. Let's continue finding out the identities of these ghosts before we talk to everybody else. Oh. Sister's note. Let's read it. Sister's note. Anything... Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on. Trying to find all the... Because we found a clue about the sister. I'm just trying to find which one of these involves the sister. Thanks for the 3 months, Jack. Thank you, thank you. Did you click the one attached to the lighter? Okay. Yeah, thanks for showing me that. Okay, so she rejected the doctor. We've confirmed that. Alright, so... obviously only the ones with strings are the ones we have enough clues to verify. I should have took note of that. But I'm a little stupid. I'm a little dummy-dumb. I don't mean another ghost. I already met you. Where's the other ghost? Oh, you. Hi. Hello.
Do you hear a forgotten melody?
Why is your gaze frozen in terror?
I saw his face at the very last moment. The one who whispered of love delivered death. He smiled as he handed me a cup of poison and watched me slowly fade away.
Who served you the final drink?
The one whose hands trembled from hatred. The one my heart rejected.
The one who played the saint. Well, we know exactly who this ghost is. His eyes blazed with triumph. What did you feel in your last moments? The fire in my throat and the bitterness of betrayal. The ice creeping through my veins. You got ice on those veins. The shock that love could be so lethal. And the thirst for revenge in the face of eternity. When will your soul find peace? When my sister learns the truth about my death. Well, it's no fun if you basically tell me who you are. It's no...
Oh, you're the sister. I wonder who you could be.
I'm finally free. I hope my little sister will speak again. And I will sing again, up there. Love must never kill. Remember that. Oh, shit. Why are there so many... I hate that. I hate that so much. Talk fast and get out. What are you hiding from me?
I'm hiding this village's stability from the likes of you. An order built on bones, and it will endure.
Do you think you're the first one to come here seeking justice?
Your predecessors are pushing up my daisies. Or pushing up daisies.
Who was the dead man?
A nail that stuck out and had to be hammered down. The mistake we handled for the sake of the greater good.
These are things that somebody who's totally innocent would say, by the way.
Dude is monologuing like a villain. He's monologuing like an anime villain. A nobody, and you will soon join him. The final warning for nosy ones.
Do you confess to the murder?
I do confess to upholding order. Sometimes a rotten branch must be cut to save the tree. I am the law. You are the branch. Get ready to be pruned.
Well, no crap, it's the mayor. It's just like...
Get ready to be pruned.
Can that not be the last thing I hear before I die? Can it be something cooler? Please?
How many branches have you cut? As many as needed it. Some hindered the progress. Others just stuck out. That teacher, that woman, and now this outsider. The village grew stronger after they left. The village will remember you.
The hell is that supposed to mean? Like, gee, thanks. I feel great, by the way.
Stop wasting my time. What are you hiding from me? I'm hiding only what a feeble mind is incapable of grasping. Science demands sacrifice. You are merely another statistical anomaly. You're digging up what should have rotted in the ground long ago. Leave now or you'll become a part of my next experiment.
You're literally threatening me.
You are literally threatening me.
Who is the dead man? Another nosy idiot who refused to mind his own business. The one who thought he could handle the truth. The body I tried to cure from excess curiosity. My most unsuccessful procedure. But you may become the next. Like, why are these dudes just straight up confessing? Are they so focused on aura farming that they don't care that, like, this makes them sound so guilty? Like, is that a threat? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. More like a medical diagnosis. Curiosity has 100% mortality rate. And your eyes tell me you might be infected. There's no cure. Who else has been your patient? Those who spoke too much? Those who saw too much? Those who believed the truth was worth dying for? Well, they're ghosts, so it's not like they're going to jail, I guess. True. True. But it's almost like they're so bored that because they're so bored and they could have literally gone their entire lives not getting caught, they're just like, I want to spice it up a bit. I'm gonna make it so blatantly obvious that it was me, but I'm gonna drive you crazy because there's no proof. Their graves show the efficiency of my methods. You'll be my next patient. Like, bitch? The fuck you mean by that? We haven't gone to the psycho in a while. Let's go to our buddy. We haven't seen our buddy in a while. We should talk to him, maybe. Oh, hi. I know who you are.
I am the unspoken question for which people die. The final drop of truth they could not wash away.
Well, I know exactly who you are because I've already guessed who every other ghost is. What did this voice tell you? The voice from the silence they tried to confine you to.
You've walked in my footsteps, yet avoided the dead end. You hear the whisper of lies, and now your ear is tuned to the truth. We're connected now. You've continued what I began. You're close to the answer. I'm a variable in the equation.
What'd you start? Digging up their garden full of poison ivy. Like, okay, do you mean that literally? Or are you trying to be metaphorical right now? Do you mean that literally? Like, should I go to a garden full of poison ivy and start digging through it? Drawing a map on which every path leads back to one. Okay, well, there you go. Thanks for answering my question. You were being metaphorical. Okay. Whose house? The one where the light burns day and night so they never have to see the darkness within. Where windows face everyone yet never see themselves. Where the keys to every lock are kept, save for the one to their own conscience. A house where 3 reside, but only one thing breathes. The fear. I know what you are. You're the dead man. Yay! Take my pain. Don't let it be in vain. I'm free, while their judgment is only beginning. Or what the fuck? I found out what happened. Yeah, I'm sure it was. It's collective guilt that killed him. Your shared guilt theory fits perfectly. Each of the 3 suspects had their own motive. Each of them hid in this village, fleeing from the consequences of their past deeds. Dead man realized it too late. By the time he uncovered their past, it was too late. Now all that remains is to wait for the reinforcement. They should arrive by morning. You only need to survive until the suspects realize you know their past. the past. So you failed to remember, but it no longer matters. The past has been hunting us all for years. All attempts to outrun it have been in vain. Perhaps it's time to stop running. What do you mean, start investigation? Was it worth it? Diving into someone's past in order to change the present? I don't know, maybe. You kept trying, but ended up falling into the void every time. Yeah, no, it just keeps looping. I guess we finished it. I guess that was the game. Because we're back in the beginning. That's the beginning. Yeah, okay, so... I guess that was The Village and the Dead. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I'm a little more scrutinizing of murder mysteries. I'm very picky. I think the game has a really good concept. The dialogue was funny, so I started making fun of it, and I feel bad, but I also don't because it's my playthrough, so I can do whatever I want. I think that the concept is really fun. The ambiance was really good. I was scared that I was gonna get jump scared the whole time. I do think that I like the idea that you can come up with your own theory about how the person was murdered. But at the end of the day, like, at the end of the game, it kind of stopped mattering how he was murdered and more, like, confirming the fact that he was murdered, you know? Because everybody already confessed to the fact that, like, they were hiding something, that the dead man was murdered by, like, the mayor and the doctor. The only thing that really mattered was, like, at the end of the day was, like, finding out why they did it, or, how, like more than how they did it, to be honest, because it was so obvious it was them. I feel like it would have been better if they left it more open-ended. I think they were a little hand-holdy, and they gave a little too many clues. I would have wanted to get my noggin jogging a little bit more. But for a demo, great concept. I think the story needs a little bit of work, but I was entertained. It was fun. Yeah.